Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Oh, okay. So it's because I'm off the
Can
stage.
you guys hear me?
Oh, okay. So it's because I'm off the
Can
stage.
you guys hear me?
Oh, okay. So it's because I'm off
Can
the
you
stage.
guys hear me?
Oh, okay. So it's because I'm off the
Can
stage.
you guys hear me?
Oh, okay. So it's because I'm off the stage.
Can you guys hear me? Oh, it's because I'm off the stage. Can you guys hear me? Oh, it's because I'm off the stage. Can you guys hear me? Oh, it's because I'm off the stage.
Hello, Cosmopolitan. Hello, Cosmopolitan.
Hello, Cosmopolitan.
Hello, Cosmopolitan. Hello, Cosmopolitan.
Hello, Cosmopolitan.
Hello, Cosmopolitan.
Hello,
Cosmopolitan.
Hello, Cosmopolitan.
Hello, Cosmopolitan.
Hello, Cosmopolitan. Hello, Cosmopolitan.
You guys, we've not gotten even one subscriber. Hmm? Sheba Sheba Wari.
Okay, hello, welcome to the channel. If you're seeing me for the first time, hi, my name is Samuel, and I have a guest here with me today, and we'll be discussing about routes to get to Canada, studying, and any other thing that may come up. I hope you find this video interesting. So, please, my guest, can you introduce yourself to our viewers?
Hi everyone, I'm Esther Ademili. I'm a registered nurse from Nigeria and I just moved to Canada this year.
Okay, so let's start from the basics. So, can you just tell us what motivated you to study nursing?
Hmm. What really motivated me to study nursing is my interest in cancer. Like I love cancer. Like I just love cancer. So I wanted to study nursing to help people with cancer and just like know the way they cope with it and all. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's nice. That's interesting. So, when you were, I mean, you went to Canada through study route, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so when you I believe you probably have a moment where you were probably considering different countries to go and study in. So, like, what time did this start, and what made you choose Canada?
Okay. I started my processing for like I started considering different countries even before I went to School of Nursing actually. But I chose Canada because I have a family here actually, so that I can live with them if I come to Canada because it is more easier to have someone where you are going to because it's a new place, right? So then
Mm,
I started my
yeah.
processing for Canada in I think February, either February or March of 2023. That was in my third year. That was when I started my processing because it was a long process. So yeah,
Okay. Well, it's true that when you have family, it's much easy. It's much easy. Because it's not like you'll be starting everything from scratch. At least you have people to support you.
yeah.
Okay. So, averagely, how long did this process take? You said February last year. So around what time did you leave Nigeria?
Okay. Actually, the process started in February, and then I was supposed to resume my school January 22nd, but because I had a
That's
visa delay,
2024.
no, January 22nd, 22nd of January of 2024, yeah,
2024.
2024,
Okay.
yeah. So, but because I had a delay in my visa application, then I had to like resume a week after because my everything was, I finished all the processing.
Do you care to share with us what caused the delay?
I just wanna be part of your symphony. Symphony.
I don't know. I have no idea actually,
Oh,
because it was from IRCC, like the immigration center. I
oh,
messaged them, like I sent emails to them a lot. Even my uncle did, because it was the major, like he was a major person in the application processes. Because I was in final year, so he did almost everything for me, so I could like focus on my nursing stuff and just finish it. So I'll be able to come here and have no delay regarding nursing school. So it was a major form of contact with the agents and the immigration lawyers and everything.
oh,
So we sent
wow.
emails to them, but like there were no reply. They were just like it's still being processed and everything.
Okay. So, this study period, like, averagely, how long did it take?
The one in Canada, or which one?
Yeah, yeah, the one you did.
Oh, okay. It started in January and it finished in September. Just like
Oh,
nine
wow.
months. Yeah.
5 months course. Okay. Okay. So, do you care to share with us, like, the requirements, like what are the things that are required? Some people will say transcripts, IELTS, stuff like that. So, what are the things that you needed to do?
Oh, okay. For my processing for my school, um, instead of IELTS, they asked me for a proof of English from my school. So I had my school send them a letter stating that all the curriculums we did were in English, were taught in English. So they accepted that letter. So I didn't write any other form of exam. I didn't write any exam, just that one. Then they asked for my WAEC. I sent them my WAEC. Then I sent them my school transcript, like high school transcript as well, because
High school.
yeah, I sent them my high school transcript and high school recommendation letter, because I was in third year, right, for nursing school, and my transcript are not yet out until I'm finished. So I sent them
Okay.
my high school transcript and then a letter stating that we did English, and then okay, I also sent them my curriculum, like the curriculum we did in school of nursing, like 2 to 3 years course of program. So I sent them that one too. Then I sent them a letter stating that I'm graduating in November, but I'm still in school
November.
currently. Yeah, that I entered school in 2020 and I'm going to finish my school in November. So yeah, I sent them that letter as well. And that's just all about the studies. And then school fees, um I paid 17,500 for my school fees. It's actually on the website. So I paid
Naira.
17,500. No, naira. Naira ke. Not naira, oh, Canadian dollars.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let me see. Averagely, how much in
Oh my
probably around
god.
20 million.
Yeah, I would say
Mm.
probably around 20 million, because at that time, dollar, like Canadian naira rate was like 1,200 or something. Yeah, that was the
Mm.
rate. And then like, but there was an option to pay half. You can pay half just to like secure your spots, because my class we were just 15. We just have 15 seats in my class. So
Wow.
just to secure your spots. And then when you get there, maybe during the first 2 months or the first month, you can pay the remaining half.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
So, is this like, like, what do they award? Is it like a degree, HND, or
no,
what?
no, it's a certificate program.
Oh, okay, it's a certificate All right.
Yeah.
So, um, for people that want to get like all this curriculum and stuff like, how can they go about it? Like you said, you sent your curriculum, like, and high school transcripts. Like,
Mhm.
how do they go about it?
Oh, they just have to message their school. They
Okay.
have, they have, they have to like inform the school, and then the school will send it to them. Or the school, okay, like
Oh,
in my own case, sorry, in my own case, I informed the school, and then the school like puts, because they have to put the letterhead, right, showing that
yeah.
okay, this is the
Yeah.
curriculum from the school. So the school gave me that letter headed curriculum included letter. Then I sent it to them.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, you already said that there's no IELTS this day. So,
Um,
let me ask now, like, how much do you think it would cost somebody who wants to, like, who doesn't have family there, you know, for regular day-to-day bills, rent, or this thing, if they want to study there in Canada? Like averagely, how much do you think it would cost them?
Mm, okay, depending on my province, I'll say um
Province is like
sorry.
states, right?
Yeah, province is a state actually. So
Okay.
depending on my province and my town, because I live in a town, like a small town, just like Shaki, just like the way Shaki is. So um
Okay.
it's just like I'm trying to calculate it because I don't know actually.
Okay.
But it depends on the rent. It depends on like the rent of the house you live in, and rent
Mm.
differs. You might see because there are unfurnished houses and then there are furnished houses. So
Furnished
the
houses.
rent,
Yeah.
yeah, they are furnished houses. Like everything will be furnished. You just have to pay money for rent. There'll be plate, spoon, like everything. You just have to pay money for rent. And then there are unfurnished houses. So if the person picks a furnished house, I'll just say an average for a furnished house might be 1.5. That's for a 2 bedroom. I'm talking about the one I'm living in. That's how much I'm paying. So 1.5 because I already moved out of my family's house and everything. So 1.5 for a 2 bedroom, and then it is fully furnished. But for an unfurnished house, I don't know, to be
But
honest.
it will definitely be cheaper. It will be cheaper. It will be cheaper than 1.5, right?
It will be cheaper than 1.5, but there are some houses that are also expensive. We're just lucky to see this one because houses are
Mm.
getting expensive now, very expensive.
Mm.
So for someone who wants to get an unfinished house, they have to like, they have to like start buying their own amenities, buy the bed, buy everything, like basic necessities again. So that one will also add to the cost. So I would just say
Mm.
maybe an average of 1.5 for rent. And then
Oh,
for bills, yeah, I would just say an average of 1.5 for rent. And then maybe for food and everything, like in a month might be 200 also. It depends.
okay. So how is commuting like, going from one place to another? Because
Oh,
what I've heard is that you need to have a car.
yeah.
It's not like UK. Like,
Yes, sir.
UK, we have our buses. Most people don't really care about cars. So, so how is it like over there?
Oh my God. Like I would say 99% of people own a car. So like it's a necessity. You must have a car. Okay,
Mm.
while I was living with my family, they were the ones like driving us around or anything. And then sometimes we just take a cab. So, and then sometimes I can walk if my workplace is like not really
Like
far
where
from
you're
my
going to is
house.
not too far. Yeah.
Yeah, like I can walk. Like currently where I live to my workplace is just like 10 minutes walk. So it's very okay. But that's because we are not yet in winter period. When winter comes now, I have to take a cab until I
Mm.
get a car. So
Oh, wow. Okay. So back to the educational stuff. So is this something that people can do? Because, as you were speaking earlier, you made mention of like agents and stuff. So is it something people can do by themselves, or like they have to like go through an agent to do it for them?
yeah, they can do it by themselves actually. And
Okay.
for my school, they have like on the website, they have like a list of agents that you can communicate to. At least the agent,
Okay.
the because okay, for I will talk about my own processing, so I don't like know whether something is true or false. So about my own processing, actually, we didn't pay the money for the agents. The agents will receive their money from the
Oh,
school when you
sorry,
come.
you know what? Let's do it like this. Like, start with how everything came about. So that we just like to getting the course, like how
Okay,
it went. Okay, let's do it that way.
okay, okay. So because you just check the school's website, pick a course that you want to apply to, and then you see all the requirements and everything that you need. Then on the school's website again, there are a list of agents, like 15 or so, that you can message. You can just send them an email that okay, you need help with some things. That was what I did, and um, they're going to help you with anything that you want, but they're not going to collect any money until you come to school. Like until your visa is stamped, your Canadian visa is stamped that okay, you are in Canada already. Then you can send that picture to them, and then they will show it as proof to the school that okay, the student we help this year. So that's between them and the school.
Okay, okay. So the school will now be the one to pay them the
Yeah.
listing.
Yeah.
So is there like any sort of like scholarship opportunity for people who probably don't have up to 20 million or something, but still want
Oh,
to do it?
I don't know. I doubt it. At least for my school, I doubt it. I don't know. But they're like all these mini scholarships, like maybe